Welcome, Custom Card fans, to EXU's first live ladder interview. The ladder interview aims to squeeze information out of the winners of the ladder season previous, and the answers are often used by the Lord of the Ladder each consecutive season to improve the experience for all players. I would first like to apologise for being the death of comedy, as since the ladder interview is usually conducted by the Lord of the Ladder, this season you would have had the true pleasure of watching our resident champion interview herself. And with that, let me introduce your TCG supremacist, third place battleground seat warmer, and fourth time ladder champion, the Awkward One. So Orc, tell us a bit about yourself. What drives the fourth consecutive time ladder champion?
What drives me? The memes. That's it.
I truly, utterly respect that. Could you tell us anything about the current format? Like, what did you think of like the general power level this time around?
At least compared to the last time, the power level felt a bit higher, but that wasn't really a bad thing. I'd say the season definitely was a season of combo with all these like aggressive decks running around, including some that I've played. It was a fun time all around. Making big boards is always fun, and set 5 and more.
Yeah. Out of all of the decks played, which ones did you really think were the most powerful? Like, what were the best combo decks? What were the best control decks? And which ones were played the most?
It's hard to say, honestly. I would put 2 of Ake's decks on the top tier one any day, though. Cryptor and Mindlayer. Mindlayer I always struggled with, as did almost everyone else, it looks like. And Cryptor is just incredibly resilient with the Sword Soul package.
Yeah, that deck is really kind of nuts. It's like Worm, it's just Worm Drytron, and then you put Sword Soul in it.
Yeah.
Well, we all know that you're notorious for preaching about TCG supremacy. Well, why is that? Do you have some kind of prejudice against custom decks?
I just really enjoy using TCG decks, providing their superiority to customs. They have nice art and they're fun to play, easy to pick up, and shut down a lot of customs. But joking aside, I feel more comfortable playing TCG since I knew it could win and play well, even if I believe Cryptor and Mindlayer are definitely stronger than a lot of the TCG I played.
Like Salamangreat.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of all of the clowns in your circus, which one did you find the most annoying? We all know that you're the champion at this point, so which of those insignificant gadflies, which one of them really bit you the hardest?
Instantly the first that comes to my mind has to be Spaghetti, the stalling enigma that he is.
Yeah.
No matter what I did, it was like ramming my head into a brick wall, and the times I managed to climb up that wall, he ended pulling me right back down. I have to say that it was very surprising to see him drop so late in the game when he was in first place. I think that if he didn't drop, he had a high chance of winning over me.
Absolutely. But if he did, then I wouldn't be talking to you right now, and I would instead be talking to a Fluwanda Reese player. What do you think about Ake? I mean, Ake was really giving you a run for your money at the end of the season.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
Fun. It was a lot.
Yeah. So out of all of the replays that you watched and all of the games that you've played in this ladder season, which one did you really think stood out as the best?
I have to say, a lot of the duels involving Ocean and Excel were always super funny to watch in one way or another. Other than reminding me of just how illiterate we all are, seeing Morphe at least 10 times and what came of it, it was just funny from time to time. The best moment I had to say was when Excel used Ghost Reaper of all cards to completely shut down I can't read. Ocean's Dinomorphia strategy. When I saw him throw it, I couldn't help but laugh.
That sounds amazing. Reaper's always been one of those cards that's just like, when you know what your opponent's going to be playing, it's crazy.
Yeah. Clearly. Good lord.
Since this was your first time hosting the ladder season, what was the experience like? Do you think you'll do it again next season?
It wasn't that bad, really. Other than a handful of people reminding me that Ladder's a circus full of clowns, I had a good time, and I definitely see myself doing it again.
Excellent. So, what are your plans for next season? Is there anything for potential players to look forward to?
Next season I might make some changes to how Revenge works, and maybe consider an ELO structure like CC suggested, time and time again. My goal is to keep Ladder feeling like Ladder, while also preventing spaghetti tactics from ever existing. Besides, I want to make sure every part of Ladder is active, and hopefully to prevent another stagnation of the lower half.
So based. That's so based. Begone spaghetti tactics, finally! Ah, I love it. I love it. So for other EXU members that are looking to get into Ladder, what's your advice for that? Is there anything that you think they need to know?
I think it remains the same as I've said the past few times. If you're looking to get into the ladder, be prepared for an incredibly competitive environment. If you're casual, I'd accept the fact that you're not too likely to take the top spot, since the higher up you go, the more competitive it is. Other than that, I would suggest making a lot of different decks to play before going in. And when you do, don't forget to read. I know that's hard for a lot of us yu players.
Yeah, I think definitely the deck building aspect of it is very important, because if you get marked as being a one-trick pony, then your opponent will side, they'll main deck specifically against you.
Yeah, that's an issue if you don't like plan, or if you're not going to be super, I don't know, strong about it. I can't word.
Yeah, I understand what you're getting at. Yeah. So for any viewers of this channel who are new to EXU and getting interested in joining our format, what do you think the biggest selling points of EXU are?
We have one hell of a community. I don't think I've seen any more degenerate meme lords than I have here. You're all horrible and I love it.
Yeah, we're also. I think simultaneously somehow we've all become horrible and absolutely wonderful at the same time.
That's just that's it. That's our community. Horrible and wonderful.
Yeah. Do you have any closing thoughts before we close out this interview?
Just a few. The EXU Ladder is definitely peak gameplay. Forgetting to read half the time, coping oh so hard, and watching the clownery unfold. It's endearing in a way. Those of you who are active and looking to play should give it a shot for yourselves. Lastly, don't forget TCG supremacy. Playing TCG is base. Don't listen to Red's propaganda about TCG being cringe.
I couldn't agree more. Thank you very much for your time, Orc, and congratulations on your 4th win in a row. If you think that you can dethrone our champion by scaling the ladder, make sure to join in next season. A link to the EXU Discord server can be found in the description, where you can join in on the fun. As always, if you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and click the bell icon to make sure you get notified every time we upload. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.